Hello, and welcome back to Anchor Chicken, the podcast where we both think we're smarter than everyone. But when we say everyone, we mean everyone in the room. And honestly, we'll let you decide who's smarter, but it's probably the person that wasn't an hour late to recording. Kevin, why were you late today?
I was late because I slept through my alarm. Yeah,
Wow,
I
wow. What an
know.
adult thing to do.
Yeah. Or I turned it off. One of those two things.
One of those two things.
One of those two things.
Something
Not
you're
sure which one.
responsible, either way.
Something else
Got it.
we'll let the audience decide on today.
Yeah, because they're in your bedroom and they know exactly what was
Yeah.
going on.
Did I sleep through? Did I turn it off? Who knows? Who knows?
Well, obviously, you are not busy preparing because right now, while we're filming, it is Super Bowl Sunday.
It is.
Are you going to watch the Super Bowl or don't care?
Uh, don't super care. May watch it just out of rote, I guess. Samantha's really locked in on the Bad Bunny halftime show, so at the very
Bad Bunny
least,
halftime
we'll
show is
watch
going
that.
to be dope. Super Bowl really
Yeah.
like notching up the halftime shows. Last year, Kendrick Lamar. This year, Bad
Oh,
Bunny.
Hendrix was so good too. Yeah, Bad
Dude,
Bunny and Green Day, right? Like Green Day's
yeah,
opening or something like that.
yeah.
It's
Green
quite the
Day's a little
lineup.
old. Green Day's a little old. That's like more in the vein
Yeah,
of
that's
old halftime shows, where we're
us
watching
stuff.
like
That's millennial stuff right there.
yeah. We're
Yeah,
watching like 60-year-old performers do their thing, and all the kids are like,
yeah.
"What is this? Where's Bad Bunny at? Why
Didn't
aren't
they
we
have
getting
like
Kendrick
Bruce
Lamar?"
Springsteen a couple years ago, right?
Dude, yeah. Like,
And
come
like,
on,
hey, the boss is great, but who listens to Bruce Springsteen still? You know what I
bro.
mean?
Listen, we spoke about this. My Spotify age is 70 fucking 7.
That's true.
Like, if
Yeah,
we could have Otis Redding on the stage, if he were alive today, I would love that shit. But
that would be pretty dope.
I can recognize that that's also a little tone deaf to what's going on in the industry.
A little bit, a little bit. Speaking of, have you listened to Bad Bunny at all?
No, I have no idea. But like I like music. I love like I remember back like early 2000s like that reggaeton and like Hispanic style music was really taking off. Stuff
Yeah,
with like
the
Pitbull and
Sublime.
stuff,
Yeah,
Sublime, yeah, with the reggaeton feel. So like
mhm.
I don't know if that is what Bad Bunny is, but honestly like music in other languages doesn't really like mess with me. I love that kind of shit.
Yeah, same. Like French rap is so good, dude.
Oh, dude,
Like it's
yeah.
French rap so good. So yeah, I'm right there with you. There's a lot of other languages that have really amazing music, and it's fun to just bop to it. Even though, like with the Bad Bunny songs, I have no clue. I mean, look, I did 400 days on Duolingo like everybody else, but I didn't know shit of what Bad Bunny is saying in his songs. But like in my mind, people may come at me for making this comparison. I don't know him very much. Just recently started listening to him, kind of specifically because of the Super Bowl show. But he gives me the vibes of like a Hispanic Post Malone.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if that's accurate or not. I don't know Bad Bunny or his music, but
yeah.
I like
Check it out.
music
Let me know what you
overall.
think.
We have like a whole episode about music and how like music is a universal language and you don't really need to understand the language of the music to understand what the
Mm-hmm.
music is about to a certain extent. So like if you want to know about that, go watch that episode. But also I just think that I'm just excited for something new. You know, it's
Me too.
exciting to be able to watch a Super Bowl of all things. I'm punching my mic. I'm so excited. It's exciting to watch a Super Bowl of all things. Speaking about the history of Super Bowl halftime shows and be exposed to something new instead of something
Yeah,
that's been playing on whatever oldies station is in your locality for the last 10 years.
yeah. It feels like, especially through our early teens, 20s, even it felt like the NFL as an organization was just dragging their feet with everything. Like everything they did appealed to like people 10 years older than everyone else.
I feel like it was always a deal type thing. It was always like, who is the person that we can get that is the most well known for the least
Like,
amount of money? You know what I mean? Who's going to
oh,
take the best
interesting.
deal at this time? Who's available, right? Who's like not touring or doing something already? And then who is going to give us the best price? And I
Should
think,
we? Should we pull up old? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but should we pull up old
No, fuck what I was gonna say. Yeah,
halftime
whatever.
shows? No, finish. I'm gonna do this.
I don't even know what it was now. What you said was just
You
far
were
too
talking
important.
about. You were talking about. You think it was they made a deal. They would find whoever was the most widely popular, but also the cheapest at the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same. I mean, it's the same way a lot of companies handle everything, right? It's like who's going to give me the best quality work for the cheapest price, and usually it's like a sacrifice of the quality of work to get the price that fits within your budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very true. God, there's been so many. I want to just look at the 2000s, but yeah, companies typically take that like, what can I? How can I get the most return? Like spend the
Mm-hmm.
least to gain the most. Yeah. Um, and I think there might be something to that, but I'm also remembering famously which I guess kind of crosses this line, the Janet Jackson and
Justin
Justin
Timberlake.
Timberlake halftime show, right? That was like
Everyone
in the
remembers
mid
that.
2000s. Yeah, and it's like
Anyone who
JT was currently very popular at the time.
That's true. That's true. And Janet Jackson's titties are always popular at any time. So
Yeah,
that Super Bowl presentation popped off, bro.
it did. Nice, popped off. Ooh,
Oh, that
that
was
was
good. I didn't even realize that. That's good. That's
hey,
good.
some of the best ones are that. Yeah, that one popped off.
That's good. That's good. Damn, I'm so fucking smart, bro.
Yeah,
Golly.
dang, so smart. God, you should start a podcast, man.
I should start a podcast. People might listen. People might
People would
listen.
want to hear clever things like that. Yeah.
Speaking of, I thought about doing this in the middle of the show, maybe even beginning focused. Um, to the 20 of you that do listen on a regular basis, thank you. We love you. To the other part of you that are listening but aren't subscribed, subscribe, like, follow, do all those things. I usually say this at the end of the podcast, but you're probably not listening by then. So I'm going to say it about 7 minutes in at this point. Fucking subscribe, please. Follow, press the little heart or like, whatever emoji is up there to tell us that you like us. And you know what? This could be a little quid pro quo prid quo situation, whatever that
You
is.
want to try
And
that
you
one
like
again?
us, we'll like you. No, I'm not going to try it again. No, it's
We,
over.
yeah, we will come. We'll follow your YouTube.
Yeah, we'll follow you as well.
If you don't have YouTube, we'll just follow you.
Yeah, look out. Is that a threat? I feel like that's borderline a threat.
Hey, you can take it however you want. You know.
Yeah, true.
However
Fair
you
enough.
want.
But no, so you're looking up Super Bowl halftime like performers.
Yeah.
Look up their earnings. How much did each one make? Who was the
Like,
one
at
that
the
made the
time?
most? Yeah.
That's curious. I'm in the 2000s right now. I was looking for that show we were just talking about, but that show had Janet Jackson, P. Diddy, Nelly, Kid Rock, Justin Timberlake, and Jessica Simpson.
Wow. That's a big show.
Ooh. All of those people were pretty popular in 2004.
At the time. Yeah.
Yeah. The 2003 one was Shania Twain and No Doubt.
Okay. A little older leaning.
Yeah.
That is still only like a decade. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If we're looking for who made the most / did the most, are we looking at all time or are we looking in a specific time range? Because if we're in the 2000s, I have the answer, and it's the guys who played 2002. I don't even
total like 2000 all the way up to 26.
No, just from 2000 to 2009. 2010 is its own thing, and then the 2020s is its own thing.
I guess that's fair because of like inflation,
honestly,
or whatever.
Post 2000, these guys are probably it from then on. To be honest with you,
yeah,
whether you like it or not, it's U2 in February in 2002. U2 played in 2002, and to be fair and to be real, they probably beat everybody else on the list of like records sold, whatever. U2 is huge, and they've been huge for a long time. But there's also like Prince. You know, Prince. This is the era.
Rest in peace.
Of like the older. So this is Paul McCartney in 2005, which like we love Paul McCartney, but
also like damn. Older. Yeah, bro.
The Rolling Stones after that. So
That was the
really
one.
newer.
No, 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 no. That was the one where it was like we're watching a bunch of 70-year-olds fucking rock
Yeah.
out on
Yep.
during the Super Bowl. And everyone's just kind of I remember that one specifically because it was just a bunch of old dudes up there just
Yeah.
like shirts off, wrinkly and sweaty as fuck. And like the keys are walked down like a couple of registers, you know, so they can still hit the notes. Like it was that was kind of an awakening.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's good music. You know, I think we talked about this in one of the past episodes. I'm not a huge like classic rock fan of all the genres, so Rolling Stones don't super hit for me. But you know, they're out there. Prince was after that. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. That's a
Okay.
throwback.
Yep. Big throwback.
And then Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen. Nah.
Wow.
Yeah,
We're worders around here, ladies and gentlemen.
oddly enough, that was a mouthful. Then the Who. Dang, yeah, that just
Wow.
5 year period, 5 or 6 shows.
They
From
were they were
2010.
they were financially recovering from that 2004 show where they had to pay Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson and Jessica Simpson and all those motherfuckers are like, damn, we spent way
Yeah.
too much. It took them 10 years just to financially recover and get anyone relevant again.
Ooh, is it okay? Hold on. I might have discovered some other kind of like linking characteristic of these because there's a production company that like books these people, and the
Okay.
production company for all of the old people was Don Misher Productions and like White Cherry Entertainment. I don't know who that is, but before that, the one with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake was MTV, to give you a baseline.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So there's the difference, right? So we have MTV booked for 2004, then 2005, Paul McCartney with Don Misher Productions.
Damn, Don. Damn it, Don.
Don must be Don's a fella of a certain age.
Yeah,
To be nice.
Don, a huge classic rock fan. Huge classic
Oh,
rock fan. 'Cause that's all we got for like years.
he passed away last year. So,
Oh,
rest in
so
peace.
that's when we got Kendrick Lamar.
And there you go. There you go. Yeah.
No, seriously, rest in peace. But also, hey, we got something new out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's interesting. I bet it has a lot to do with whatever production company they went with. Not that the higher up in the NFL aren't the ones who decide which production company.
Sure.
Right.
But I mean, there's you get a selection of people from that production company. I'm sure it was mostly classic rock at that time.
It seemed like it. Yeah. It seemed like
I
it. It's not
wonder.
until like 2011 we get back up into the Black Eyed Peas.
Ooh, Black Eyed Peas, yeah. See I wonder if like who's playing at the Super Bowl kind of dictates that, right? Like what
Mm.
kind of audience are we going to have based on who's even playing in this Super Bowl? Like who cares, right? I don't know. It's someone that no one cares about probably.
This current Super Bowl?
Yeah. Who's playing today? I don't even know.
I don't know either.
Damn.
I
Look at
stopped
us. We're huge
watching-
football fans.
I used to be such a big football. I'm still a big fan of the sport. I stopped watching when I started to have to like pay for it separately. I
Oh
was
yeah.
I don't like it that much. It wasn't worth getting cable for because that was like the only way you could watch it for a few. Now you can get like streaming services that have live football on them. Finally,
Sure.
Um,
That was
even
like the NFL network, right? That did not go over well. That didn't last very long.
No, it didn't. It did not. Who is playing? I don't know who's playing at this.
I don't even think I watched the Super Bowl last year, to be honest with you.
Just the halftime show.
I didn't even. Oh yeah, just that because it was Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, I definitely watched that. That was the dopest halftime show.
It was so.
I think
good,
in my
man. When
lifetime.
he looked right at that camera, and was like, "Say Drake."
Say Drake. Yeah. Yes. Oh, so bold. So bold. I love that shit, man.
Yeah, that was iconic. Iconic. In those like flared jeans too.
Yeah, the flared
which
jeans.
is a look that not a lot of people can pull off, but he did it.
bro. The pocket bandana. I mean, when you're that short, you can just do things. You can just do things with fashion. You know what I mean? People just kind of accept it.
It's the Seahawks and the Patriots.
Oh yeah, definitely a
Seahawks and the
team. Didn't the
Patriots.
Patriots like get
Back in the
fucking
Super Bowl.
get fucked for cheating like a while back? Or didn't they fuck
Which time?
themselves for cheating? Well, it was like it was the which time? There's more than once. I only remember
It
the
was
like the football incident where the football was deflated and they were like
Deflate Gate.
deflate gate. That
Yeah.
thing. Which like listen, if we're taking away Michael Phelps medals for smoking some weed, are we not taking away some rings for
That's
deflate
wild.
gate? You know what I mean?
Nah, nah. In fact, I guess you hadn't seen. This is also relatively recent, I think. Um, uh, what's it called when refs intentionally throw games? Um,
Throwing, I don't know. They were paying off refs. Is that what you're saying?
well, essentially, it's like fake. So also in the NBA, I don't know if you saw that. Like the FBI picked up a couple of refs and a player, I think. But it's come out over the last couple of years. This like deep sort of staging or whatever. I cannot think of the word where you intentionally fake the outcome of a sporting event for betting purposes. They do it in boxing all the time, and I don't know what
Yeah,
it's called. There's a word for that. I guess both of us are blanking on
rigging.
it right now. Yes, rigging. Like
Okay,
maybe that's what I was thinking of. But like the NFL and the NBA both have been rigging games for years. There's like a big court case or something going on about it.
I believe that. I totally believe that. I mean, honestly, at this point, we're living in the age where like bro, they're like publishing the Epstein files right now. You know what I mean? At this point,
Yeah,
if there is money to be made on it, I'm almost positive that like the rich are fucking with it, and that it's all just a setup to make more money for the people who have the ability to do that thing.
of course. If you get to the point where you can kind of make the rules to the game that you're playing, why would you not make them in your favor?
Fuck yeah. And you got a bunch of people who make a lot less money than you do that you can sway with the power of your money. Like, bro, come on. Like
Yeah,
we all want fair games out here, but if I'm a ref making how much do refs make? How much do NFL refs make?
I have no clue. It's got to be like a part-time job, right?
Surely. Or maybe not a part-time job, but like it's, you know, I would be surprised if it were six figures a year.
Jeez, crazy, dude. Between two and $300,000 a year.
Okay. But like I just looked up, right, maybe last month that a family of 4 in Texas needs $250,000 a year just to live comfortably as a family of 4.
Yeah,
And Texas, one of the
yeah,
like lowest cost of living states out there, right? And these
it
guys are
was. Yeah.
or may not be living in Texas, right? So, like between 200,000 and 300,000 a year is like just living comfortably in America right now, unfortunately, which sounds crazy to say. So, like some,
Mhm.
you know, millionaire walks up to you and offers you, you know, another 100,000 a year, gives you another third of your salary to fucking rig these games. The answer is
To be a
always
little
fucking
lenient
yeah,
on the call. Yeah. No.
yeah, no fucking
Mhm.
problem. You know, I, you know,
Mhm.
shit, I want to be as honorable as possible, but also I got people to take care of,
End
including
of the day,
me.
it's fucking football we're talking about here.
Right,
Like, how
right.
much do I care that? You know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Roughly $11,400 per game.
Yeah, see,
Um,
I'm not surprised whatsoever that this type of rigging is going on. What I am surprised about is someone's cracking down on it. That's what's surprising is that someone discovered it and
because they've
decided
been
to do
doing it.
something about it.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like the NBA has been blatant about it for decades at this point.
NBA and boxing.
Boxing, yeah, boxing is. If you do it so much, it becomes a stereotype that you do it. Then, I mean, that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
And boxing is the stereotype for like rigged events.
and no one's cracking down on it whatsoever.
No, no. I think they see it like wrestling. Like, what is it? It used to be like World Wrestling Federation when we were
Oh,
younger,
before
but I don't
the
know what it is
World
now.
Wildlife Federation, it's now World. Now it's some World Wrestling Entertainment, I think. because they got sued
WWE.
by the World Wildlife Federation for the WWF title.
Oh, interesting. Okay, didn't know that.
Or World
Uh,
Wildlife Foundation, I think is what it was.
okay, I thought they changed it again in the last few years to just some because there was like the WWF and the WWE, and they were like Marvel and DC. They each had like their own characters. You remember the games
Mm,
and shit that would come out with like the Undertaker
yeah,
and
yeah, of
that
course.
shit. Yeah, that was that's back when I did watch wrestling. That's what I watched. I haven't seen it in decades, so I don't know what's going on in the sport now.
I never really watched wrestling. I definitely played the games, but I never really watched it. I think I got into UFC like really, really early, and just wrestling
Mm,
didn't have an appeal. Like I was into boxing early because my dad was a huge boxing fan, and then like
yeah,
basically went straight from that to mixed martial arts because like the whole like showmanship type thing just didn't appeal to me. Listen, I definitely think that like even though that stuff is semi-scripted wrestling, like you're throwing two big 300-pound dudes at each other. They're
it's
slapping the
still
shit out of each other. Like I've watched them train and that shit fucking hurts.
they
I'm
get
not
hurt.
they are absolutely athletes. I'm not doubting that whatsoever.
Yeah, yeah.
But
You can't get thrown off a fucking 12-foot ladder onto a picnic table and not take some kind of damage.
exactly,
You know what I'm
exactly, dude.
saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
especially at that weight. And then like below you is just plywood. I don't know if you know, right? But those mats are just made out of plywood. It's
I
plywood
did.
with a little plastic covering over.
Wow. I always assumed it was like a trampoline with plywood over it or something like that.
The backyard ones I've seen have been like kind of a trampoline style thing. And like don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, the plywood like the floor is made to have some give to it. But
Yeah.
man, I'm telling you, I was surprised because I didn't know. But when I started doing amateur mixed martial arts and started getting into cages, I realized like this isn't a mat. This is just fucking wood. And it fucking hurts to get taken down on that shit, man. It is not
Damn.
cool.
I bet. Ouch. Yeah. UFC and MMA are both definitely more around like technique and skill and actual fighting than
Yeah,
wrestling.
supposedly. If it's not fixed too, then I like
Yeah.
to at least watch the
I,
ones where they pretend like the outcome isn't uh what is it?
predetermined.
Predetermined. Thank you. That's the word.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. Um, Wrestling is kind of straight drag. If you think about it, it's like these men coming out in bedazzled leotards and like lip syncing and shit.
Wow. Wow. It actually is like
It
straight
is. It's
man's
straight
drag.
drag. It
That's
is 100%
crazy.
straight drag.
Oh shit, we got to
Yeah.
remember that. We got to remember that and bring that up in first time in drag. Because that's hilarious, Kevin. I don't know. You
Yeah.
guys, we have another podcast, First Time in Drag. Kevin's a RuPaul's Drag Race fan. I am not a RuPaul's Drag Race fan yet. I don't know. He's trying to
Becoming.
convert me.
Becoming. It's
Um,
happening. It's working.
yeah. So if you're into that sort of thing, you want to see me like get exposed to the drag race world, go check that out. First Time in Drag. But I think that comparison is perfect. Like wrestling, straight man's drag. If you made a Facebook or like some type of social media post about that, I promise you that would go viral. Promise you. We need to make a TikTok about it.
Yeah, I there's got to be someone else who's already done it for sure, but we should because that it is so accurate.
Do you go to like sporting events and shit? Like you go to
Man, I used
like
to
football
actually.
games
I've
and shit?
been the last thing I went to in person was a Rangers game,
Okay.
and that
Yeah.
was a couple years ago, 3 or 4 years ago now, because the company I worked with partnered with the Rangers, and so we got a free suite
Oh,
and
wow.
could go
Yeah.
watch the game in the suite. Yeah, so I was like,
Doing it
yeah,
right.
I'm definitely gonna go do that.
If I had a
Uh,
suite, I would definitely be showing up. Absolutely.
yeah, yeah, but I come from a family that are very diehard sports fans, right?
Hmm.
And they're super loyal to their teams always. So I went to a ton of sporting events when I was younger. Very much the like coming to school on Monday with like half my face sunburned because I was sitting outside and the sun was always on one side of me while I was watching the thing. So yeah, like watched a ton of sporting events, and my family has this tradition, or it was like a saying. I don't really know what you would call it. It was basically an excuse to judge other people, other fans, I think. But you know, when you go to a big sporting event, there's probably 30 to 40% of the fans that decide to leave maybe in the last 5 to 10 minutes of the game, especially if it's already really weighted on one team's side.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they're like, I want to beat
me.
the traffic. I just want to get out of
Yep.
here before everybody else. I don't want to sit in the line for 2 hours.
Yep.
So they would, yeah, leave in the last couple of minutes of the game. My family always called them 2%ers because they'd leave in the last 2% of the game. And they were like, we're never 2%ers. We stay for the whole game. We support the team all the way till the end of the game. And one time, oddly enough, at a Rangers game, we ended up spending like eight hours or something at the stadium because this game set or tied the record for the longest game in MLB history because it went into overtime and stretched into like 8 additional innings.
Oh my God. There's no
Yeah.
way. No, sir. First
Yeah.
off,
We stayed for that whole game.
if you're a baseball fan, I'm sorry. Baseball boring as fuck, bro.
Mm.
Baseball is a sport where you go for the food specifically. You're there
Mm-hmm.
to eat the food and like get
Drink
drunk in
cheap
a
beer.
stadium with
Yeah.
other people,
Mm-hmm.
and like maybe once or twice while you're there tune into the game. It's the only game.
Something exciting happens. Yeah.
It's the only game that I've been to where legitimately they have like crowd games to keep people
Mm-hmm.
even like invested in staying there because they just know it's going to take forever and they know how fucking god awful boring it can be.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
terrible.
They've done a lot since then. I don't know if you've looked into baseball at all, but when I went back recently, because I hadn't been in like 10 years before I went back to that box seat or suite game, they added a play clock to baseball, which is huge, and it keeps the games like to a specific amount of time. So you don't,
Nice.
it doesn't just drag on and
Nice.
become like an all day thing. And so, because I
Yeah,
remember
because it
being there,
was.
it was an all day thing for sure. And that was even without it going into, 8 additional innings like that one crazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
It would take a long time. And because they had a lot of time in between the innings, there was like a lot of stoppage time. Like if people had like disagreements with a call from an ump or
Mm-hmm.
something, there it would just drag out. And that would add like 5, 10, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now they don't really do that. And when I went to that game, there were a lot of our like coworkers together, and we were just chatting for getting catching up, how you been, blah blah blah. I turned around and we're already like in the bottom of the fifth inning, and I was like, holy crap, like what happened to
Whoa,
this game? I was
nice.
expecting to be here for a long time. I didn't realize we're already almost halfway through. And they're like, oh yeah, they added like a play clock or like an inning clock, or it's something that just keeps everything on like a specific cadence, so it moves so much faster.
That's my style of baseball right there. That
So
is
much
my
better.
style of baseball.
It was way better. Yeah.
I wasn't really we when I was younger. I think the last thing I went to, like as far as a live sporting event goes, was a basketball game like more than 10 years ago. Like my
Okay, like
Kirsty.
Mavericks.
Yeah, Kirsty bought me and Clark some Mavericks tickets one time for my birthday, and
Ooh,
that was the
okay.
last time I've been to a live
Shout
sporting
out
event. I'm
Clark.
pretty sure. Yeah, shout out Clark.
Yeah.
What's up, Clark? Art by Clark. So, but when I was younger, like you said, like my dad, a huge sport fan. In fact, this is actually kind of funny. My dad was friends with Randy White, the
Okay.
offensive lineman that was a Hall of Famer for the Cowboys.
Hmm.
So oftentimes back in the old stadium, we would get to go and like be in Jerry Jones's box and like watch the football game from Jerry Jones's
Dang.
box. And
Flex.
like Got to meet
Humble
Troy
brag.
Aikman. Yeah, humble brag. I got to be in, but like that was just kind of like my experience growing
Yeah.
up with sports. After that, it was like sitting in a regular seat is not is not sitting in Jerry Jones's box, bro. It's like when you have
Wow.
that as your comparison, and like I my dad would get like floor seats tickets to the Mavericks and whatnot. We would get to sit on the floor. So like now being in like the nosebleeds, the things that I can afford, it's not the same. I have a much better seat at home, and honestly,
Hmm.
what you said a while ago kind of like really sums up the whole experience for me. I love sports. I love music. I love live events as a whole. But to have to deal with the fucking traffic to get there and to get back just
Yeah.
really ruins the whole fucking thing for me. Like,
Hmm.
even getting there, you're talking like an hour's worth of traffic.
Getting there is always bad. There's no missing the getting there crowd.
Yeah, but getting out, unless you're like me and you're one of those people that leaves,
Just a little
honestly,
early.
now hella early because even the early leavers are like a larger
There's still
crowd
too
now and
many of
will
them. Yeah.
create their own traffic. So you got to leave like mid third quarter. You know what I mean? If we're in a 4 quarter game, you got to leave mid third quarter. Just fuck off the whole fourth quarter to even beat the traffic. And like, bro, fuck that. I've got a really, really good seat on my couch
Hmm.
where, I'm not around a bunch of stinky ass people. I'm not
Hmm.
paying fucking $30 for yesterday's hot dog. And
Hmm.
it's a good ass time. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I'm not having to deal with the traffic.
And if we're being real, if you're getting any kind of affordable seat, you're watching that shit on a screen anyway. You're not looking
Honestly,
at it on the
yeah.
field or on the court. You looking up at a big old screen that's
At
further away and has like worse sound quality than if you're at home. So it's like, what am I doing? I don't like general people enough to just want to go out of my way and be put out to be around them. You know what I mean?
Honestly, yeah, to watch a sporting event on the Jumbotron. Is that what they still
Right.
call those? Are they still called the Jumbotron?
Fuck if I know. Probably. Probably.
Back back then it was like each pixel was its own light bulb back then when it was called the
Yeah.
Jumbotron.
Oh yeah. And or they were small. That was the other thing. Is like
Oh, yeah.
it was like
A
I
60-inch
mean
TV from way back.
yes. Yes, it was bad. Yeah, so yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm not a big like sports fan goer. And like you were saying, especially with baseball, like some of it's just kind of boring. I can be entertained watching football because I played it, I lived it for a long time. I'm a big fan of it. I understand the sport, and I like get down with the strategy and everything. But like most other sports, even if I know them, play them, like can be a fan of the activity, are just boring to watch. And baseball definitely one of them.
Oh, yeah. Also, I'm just like I'm not that big a fan of almost anything. I think I don't know. Maybe there are things that I probably
I'm just not a
fanboy
fan
over
of
that I
things.
just I can't think of the things that I fanboy over. But like
Hmm.
some of these fans nowadays, bro, are just absolutely ridiculous. It seems like there's a fight at every single sporting event now. Like everyone's like clamoring over their side, and if it goes wrong, like one side's yelling and the other side's yelling, and then before you know it's a fucking riot full of people fighting over these millionaires that don't even know their names. You know what I mean? Like we're
Yeah.
all showing up to watch millionaires play a sport anyway. And don't get me wrong, they're millionaires because they're really, really good at that sport. But we are just watching millionaires fucking play sports. You know what I'm saying? And then
a
we
hundred
take it
percent.
so seriously that we're going to beat each other up, and get arrested over some guys that like don't even know that we exist, really.
Yeah, I there's probably a whole discussion to be had about how healthy being that level of a sports fan is, because like some people make it their whole identity. Like
Yeah.
it's the thing that they know and they talk about, just whatever sports team they like.
I also think, maybe I just don't have the historical reference for this, but I do believe it's become more popular because overall, like people are growing up without getting into fights nowadays. Like you go your whole life and never get punched in the mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So there's a bunch
yeah.
of idiots around that like think that they can fight and
Hmm.
think that they know how to fight and think that they can take a punch and then they get into a fight and they can't take a punch and they don't know how to fight, and then they they end up like being the poor guy that just gets trampled all over
Yeah.
because they thought that they could pull off some type of John Wick and beat up the entire opposing team. It's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, some people are wild with it. Like, I don't understand wanting to get physical in a crowd of people in general, right? Because at that point, you don't even know who's going to get involved or like what's going to happen
Right.
there. But maybe you're right. Maybe it's they didn't go through fights and stuff when they were younger, because I did, and like I know you did. We got into physical altercations when we were younger and learned very quickly how sideways they get, and they get
Yes.
sideways very quickly. It's like there's just no reason to opt into that.
And just how bad that shit hurts, man. Like
Yeah.
the who is it? Muhammad Ali said, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And like,
Hmm.
bro, if you ain't ever been punched in the mouth, that is so true. That shit fucking hurts. And you want so badly for that shit to not happen again. So to be like,
Yeah.
honestly, to fight well really means like how much punishment you can take and keep going if you're not like Bruce Lee and just and end that shit in
Yeah,
like
just
two
been
seconds.
training your whole life. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like it's mostly about pain tolerance more than it is anything. So yeah, and like I think that's really common in like UFC fans as well. Especially early day UFC when like training mixed martial arts was not the fad. Now you got a lot of
Mhm.
people that have taken like a couple of classes and they're like, yeah, I can throw a kick, and then they still get absolutely ruined. But like I remember back in the affliction days of the UFC when everyone was wearing fucking affliction and going to the
Oh man,
buckle to buy their
my
clothes.
new fucking haircut, which I did. The buckle was dope, but my new
Yeah,
fucking
me too.
haircut style
Me
time.
too.
Yeah, we
Yes,
both very guilty of showing up to new
absolutely. My style
high
was
school parties
affliction with
with
a
that
blazer
affliction.
over it, bro. That was the
Yeah.
fucking thing for me.
Oh god, it looked horrible.
It
That and
was
Ed
bad.
Hardy, right? Ed Hardy shit.
Oh my god. I think I got out before Ed Hardy came in, but
Okay.
overall it was like just a bunch of dudes that wore a shirt that said American Fighter across the top and wholly believed that shit. Wholly believed that they were the American Fighter. I can only
Mhm.
imagine. I imagine that like Dana White was paying out the ass on security just to sit around and break up fights afterwards. It's like, no, you don't work until the event ends. You work until about 4 or 5 hours after the event when we know all of the idiots have left and haven't
Have
started a
left.
fight outside.
Yeah, 100%. That was also the era of like 300 had come out.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Fight Club was like huge.
Yeah, coming
Everybody
back.
wanted to start
Hmm.
their own Fight Club. Like,
Yep.
I don't know what we were thinking. I don't know what we were thinking back then.
Yeah, that's like there's road rage, but then there's like sports rage. And I think sports rage is getting to the point where it's almost as deadly as road rage. Absolutely
it's
insane.
it's wild. It's wild. Yeah. And you mentioned earlier you think sports might be getting more popular. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have numbers. We both have computers in front of us that could tell us these numbers, but fuck that. That'll ruin the conversation. I agree with you. I think it is probably getting more popular. Or at least I wouldn't be surprised if it were. And part of that, I think, goes to what we talked about in a previous episode about there's not like shared experiences on TV very much anymore because everything's so split up that sports has
Mm.
become really like the last bastion of, hey, did everybody get together and watch this same thing at this same exact time and all have differing opinions about it and blah blah.
I think I think everyone has their own like little reason as to why they get into sports. That might be one of them, but overall, I think it all kind of ties. I think you're like hinting at something. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh God, go away. I think that you're hinting at something. You're like beating around, like kind of a centrist point that everyone just kind of wants to belong to something, some
Mm-hmm.
community. And I think sports is an easy thing to gravitate towards to belong to some form of community. Now, just like any community, there are going to be those fucking crazy diehards, right? And then there are going to
Yeah, the
be like the
zealots.
people that are just kind of here to play fantasy football and make some new friends. And I think more often than not, what becomes popularized are the zealots who just like are ready to pack a snowball full of batteries and throw them at the opposing team.
Yeah, it's what sells, right? Uh just craziness on TV. That's been the case for ages. People just like watching other people be crazy, but it has the adverse effect of incentivizing that people get crazy. You know, this makes me think, because jumping all over the place, but craziness on TV, right? Through line, what was one of the most crazy things on TV that you and I grew up with was Jackass.
Oh, without
Right?
a doubt. Oh, I love that
Jackass
shit.
was insane.
Still, we'll go back and watch that shit sometimes and laugh my ass off.
Yeah. And like at the time, I remember thinking, this might ultimately be damaging because this is kind of incentivizing people to go out and behave in this way,
Yeah.
which is very dangerous, despite how many times the show itself said, do not do this. Like, we are doing this specifically so that you will not do this. I think now that I'm older and Jackass has been off the air for a long time, and you're seeing, like, we just had that snow day, right? And
Yeah.
there was a news article that came out that like 4 high school kids died when everything froze over because they were doing shit like tying sleds to the back of trucks and
Yeah.
like pulling each
I
other
saw that
and
same
like
shit. Hmm.
hitting trees and things. And I'm like, that's crazy. And then part of me was like, that's some shit they would have done on Jackass. And to
That's
be
some
honest, the
jackass
main
shit.
reason I didn't do that shit is because I watched people on Jackass do it and saw how fucked up they got. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Fuck that.
Seriously. Yeah. I mean, look at Johnny
Like,
Knoxville's fucking brain, bro. Like that shit has to be just
honestly,
riddled.
oh, those poor guys. And it's like, do we need to bring that back? Do we need a new Jackass so that people out here stop eating? Because like Tide Pods and shit, you remember that?
Yep.
People eating Tide Pods. That's some
Mm-hmm.
shit you'd have seen on Jackass that you didn't have to go do yourself.
100%. 100%. That stuff still exists though. It's just on YouTube now. There are a
Oh
couple of
yeah.
creators that I follow on YouTube that are like exactly that. Houston Jones, one of them, he calls himself like the world's strongest bodybuilder, and he is a bodybuilder, but really he just like gets on camera and lets his producers hit him with terrible shit. Like just
Oof.
goes through like a bunch of pain experiments to see what he can stand and what he can't stand. So like that Jackass thing still exists. It's just split up amongst a bunch of creators on YouTube that get online and hurt themselves. Just crazy, crazy shit.
Interesting. Yeah, that's crazy. What kind of shit he get hit with?
Oh man, all kinds of shit. He'll put together, what was the most recent one I watched? Here recently he's been doing less than lethal firearms. So like
Oh
those
God. Like
those guns that
rubber
you can buy,
bullets and
rubber
sandbags and
bullets
shit.
and
Oh,
sandbags and fucking
oof.
ceramic bullets and shit.
Ceramic bullets. What is
Yeah.
this ceramic? That feels like that would not be less than lethal. That feels still probably very lethal to me.
I think what he discovers is that range is what really matters because I think
Ooh,
he did one with like BBs. It was like little steel BBs and a slingshot.
been shot by
And
one of those.
yeah, he ended up going to the doctor because one of the BBs was still inside of him. And he was like
Yeah.
trying to get it out with a magnet and shit and wouldn't come out, had to have surgery. But yeah,
Hmm.
it's just that type of thing still shit. The one he did last week, bro, was can you bruise a bruise? So like he used a bunch of different methods, like a monkey fist and like flail, like a medieval flail and shit to cause these bruises on his legs, and then
Ow.
waited a few days for it to like for the bruise to mature, and then went back and tried to do it in the exact same spot to see if you could like build a bruise on top of a bruise.
Bruh, that's got to be a kink. That dude's got some
I
insane kink.
maybe maybe
You got to be getting off on that to be just opting into it. You couldn't pay me enough to make that my
no
career.
no
There's
I'm
not a
definitely not
salary in
that
the
person.
world. Bezos could be like, you can have all my shit. You just got to do this the rest of your life. And be like, I'm good. I'm
But
all
I
right.
mean, that kind of shit gets views. I mean, think about all of the like Carolina Reaper challenges you've watched, whether it's
Yeah.
like a high schooler doing it or, anybody
Just
anybody
good
doing it.
mythical morning. Yeah.
Yeah, Good Mythical Morning, exactly. Like
Yeah.
watching people go through painful experiences is like massively, what am I trying to say? Massively, you can sell that shit, man, because people watch it. People watch the shit out of it. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to tie that in.
They do, man. They do. It's crazy. They that reminds me of that other show. I could not watch this, dude. I get too much, like, I don't know if I have too much visual empathy or whatever you want to call it, but
Mm-hmm.
Scarred. You remember Scarred on
Oh,
MTV?
bro, yeah. Ugh.
Oof.
Ugh. See,
Ugh.
there's taking it too far. You know what I mean? I can
That's
watch
too
people
much.
like get bruised and like little scrapes and shit and painful experiences that hurt real bad, but aren't to the point of like
Oh god.
breaking, because breaking a bone is breaking the structure of your being, bro. There's
Yeah.
like there's nothing more core than your
In a
bones.
bone.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah, MTV Scarred like just really took it over that line because it was always someone getting
It was
real fucked
horrible
up.
stuff, dude. It wasn't just breaking bones, too. It was horrible stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
Ugh.
I don't even know if we can talk about some of the things they had on that show without getting demonetized.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we're not
But
even
like,
monetized right now. We got like 20
yeah,
subscribers. So
yeah, I know.
if you want to
Well,
get it out
not
right
our,
now.
not our 4 cents. Like,
Oh shit.
oh no, not we don't even we literally are not monetized. Yeah, they had crazy stuff, man. There was a video of a mountain biker who fell, and there was like a stick that went up through the bottom of his helmet and out through his cheek, like
Ooh,
got him.
God.
There was a dude who was skateboarding and like grinding down a metal handrail, and lost his board and like split it, like straddled it.
Yep.
The hand, you remember what I'm talking about?
Yep.
The one that was like, and cut him open and
Like
some,
separated his testicles. Yeah.
and
Yep.
like, yeah, woof,
Terrible.
woof, dude,
Yeah.
woof. That's also why you don't catch me out there. That is, I will agree, that is some white people ass shit to get out and do extreme sports like that. That is
Skateboarding and
fucking
shit.
crazy. Yeah, all of it, man. Cliff diving, like free
Yeah,
climbing
yeah.
or whatever it's called, free solo climbing. None of that. I'm not. I'm cool. I'm
I'll
cool. I'm
agree.
chilling.
I agree. I don't like to I don't like to label things as like, but I do. Maybe I do. That is some white people shit. That's some fucking crazy shit. I'm not out there doing that. It's the same thing as
Mm-mm.
like running into the haunted house being like, "Hello? Is anyone there?" Like fuck that shit, bro. That's some white people
I
shit.
am that white person. I would do that 100%.
I know. I know you
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
And I'm the
Although
guy.
you put me in a game like Phasmophobia, fuck no. I'm staying in the truck. I'm not
Bro,
about that life.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that. I wholly believe that you're the one that's like, fuck this. Give me that flashlight. Give me this little spirit box. And you're walking in there like I play Phasmophobia. Walking in there.
Yeah.
Gerald, are you there?
Oh
Gerald,
yeah.
can you hear
Real
me?
life.
Hello, Gerald.
Real life.
And
Gerald,
yeah.
somebody told me you a punk ass bitch. Why don't you come out here and tell me what you have to think
Mm-hmm.
about that?
Mm-hmm. And I hear that shit over the radio and I'm in the truck. And bro, I just drive off. I'm not even lying to you. Like I already know that you're a goner. I'm driving off. Like, listen, Kevin, you have about 15 seconds to get back in this fucking car. And if you're not here, bro, I'm leaving.
Bro, they told you this ghost was a white man from the 1800s. I am not fucking with that, dude.
There's no way I'm going in there. There's no way I'm going in there. I'm probably going to wait 2 streets over. Fuck that. In fact, this did happen in real life, and I straight up did not fuck. You remember the Arkansas house over here, where it was like rumored that it was haunted because like the disabled kid there killed his parents and put them in the freezer in the basement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so like that never happened, but I believe you were there. Like us and a group of our friends we parked at what was the bar over there? We parked at whatever bar was over there, John B's or B Dubs or something.
Oh, John B sounds right. Yeah.
And we walked across the street, or I didn't walk fucking anywhere. I literally waited in the car, but everyone walked across the street to go break into that house, and because you could get down into the basement, and evidently the freezer that he put his parents in were still there. Come to find out, that story is like wholly not true.
Holy
But
true, yeah.
but like, listen, bro, all the white kids were down. All the white kids went in there. I sat my happy ass in the car and just waited for y'all to come back. I didn't
I
care.
think I missed that one because I would have. I 100% would have, but I don't. Or I was intoxicated enough that I can't recall. One of those. One
It
of
could have
those
been
two
either.
things happened. It could
Knowing
have
our
been either
childhood, it
for
could have been
sure.
either.
I
Absolutely.
definitely would have gone in. We still talk about it. We're actually for Valentine's Day, which is coming up. We're going down to San Antonio to do this Valentine dinner at the zoo where you get to eat near the hippo enclosure and like have a table set up right next to the hippos and stuff.
Okay.
Very cool. Samantha loves hippos. So we're doing
But like,
that. But
you want to smell shit while you eat?
well, it's like it's separate. It's there. It's glassed off, and you're inside. So it's not like you're just outside next to the enclosure.
Bro,
You're in a building with like windows.
the whole goddamn zoo smells like shit. Don't tell as soon you can
They got
smell it
candles.
walking up to the zoo. Like
They got
every
candles.
single zoo smells like poop. You can't tell
It'd be
me
all right.
anything different.
All right, but that's not the important part of the story. Okay, moving on. We're
Okay,
doing
all right.
that, but then afterward, we're going to stay at a haunted hotel in San Antonio.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
why?
Why not?
Because
So honestly, it's a nice hotel and it's not very expensive. So
there are hotels that aren't haunted that you could stay
I
at,
think,
probably.
yeah, but what if there was a ghost? You know, what if?
Then I don't want to be. If there was, listen, I don't know if it's real or not. I like to believe that it's like kind of not real, but overall, if there was a ghost, then why would I want to be anywhere fucking near there? Like I don't know how that shit works. I'm just like me playing by these rules. You know what I mean? I know if I pinch myself, that shit hurts. I got certain rules that I can apply to my being because I understand it. But you over there trying to go stay in a hotel, possibly full of beings that don't play by the same rules that you play, and you're like, it would be great if I stumbled upon one, having no fucking clue what would happen or occur based on the rules that apply to you. So, like, tell me, Kevin,
Just so curious, man.
that's fucking stupid. Fuck that. Out of your fucking mind. I am not playing with that shit.
I'm so curious. It would be worth it to find out. I think I might have a different opinion if I do find out, but up until then, it'll be worth it to find out.
I remember there was this, I was watching like one of those world's most haunted places thing. And there's this flat in London that like they still to this day have shut down because anyone who goes into that flat would like go catatonic or some shit. It's like
That's crazy.
I think they may have torn it down by now. I think maybe they torn it down and built something new there. But back when I watched this in like 2002, whenever it was, that's how fucking ingrained in my brain this is. I saw this so long ago. I still remember the story. Legitimately, it was a flat people would go into and they would go catatonic and have to get like carried out. No one knows like why or if they saw anything or what they saw, but like the British government was like, nah, we're just gonna like you can't go in here. Close this down. It's just not worth the risk. And then they ended up tearing it down. So like, no, I mean, what if, you know, if we want to play the what if game, right? What if I did get to see a ghost? What if the ghost I got to saw turned me fucking into a vegetable? You know what I mean? Yeah, see, you're laughing. You're laughing like, hell yeah, I could be like Pickle Rick. Listen, the vegetables in the real world don't talk like Pickle Rick. Okay? They don't get to be witty and make jokes. Out of your fucking mind, bro. They're just fucking vegetables. I'm not trying to play that game.
Yeah. I don't know what would happen, but I'm so curious, man. I would give anything. I'm very much, you know, the vibes of like it was like the Victorian era ghost hunter explorer people, very akin to the characters you run into in like a Lovecraftian story, right? Like that it was such a thing in the like 1800s to explore the world and find like occult items and blah blah. That's where like most of the modern occult views come from, like ghosts and ectoplasm and like tarot cards and all that stuff comes from like the 1800s. Very few of it, very few things that we currently associate with the occult are actually ancient, like things that ancient peoples did. Most of them right now are just shit that like middle class Victorian era people fucked with, like Ouija boards and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. A bunch of people that were high on opium playing around with fucking toys.
Yeah, hell yeah, playing around with toys, trying to talk about being spiritual. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's a big part of it for me is like, if this stuff is real, it does not exist in the way that Hollywood would have us believe that there's some like fucking 13-year-old girl from 1812 that died by drowning that's just lingering around in a hallway. Like that shit's probably not fucking happening. You know what I'm saying?
Probably not. Probably not. But
Yeah.
if something is real, right? I've always thought there's something like weird about voodoo because like
Yeah.
when you drill down on like voodoo and the history of voodoo, there are a lot of cultures that have the same things happening to them that were never connected and never spoke to each other. So like that's kind of weird. I don't really fuck around with that. Um and if something were to be real, it's probably like that voodoo shit, man. And from what I understand, that shit follows you around. I'm not trying to fuck around with it, man. All I'm saying is like there are so many other things that I could be doing with my life that are also interesting that don't risk
that doesn't
the
ring right.
that don't risk the possibility of me fucking the rest of my life up because like some weird energy is following me around. Fuck that, not about it.
Man, there was this documentary we just watched recently of a guy who took a similar attitude to mine, I think, and he went around and asked people to curse him. He wanted to be cursed, and he wanted to see if he was cursed, if anything would happen. And like goes to like witches that are available on fucking Craigslist and Etsy and shit, down to like ultimately hooking up with, I think, a voodoo practitioner in New Orleans. I don't remember exactly who all he goes to. He goes to multiple people to get them all to curse him. And then I don't even think it's that long, maybe a week or two after he goes through this process of getting cursed, he comes back and he's like, I don't like this anymore. He's like, honestly, I didn't anticipate the impact it would have on my psyche of just thinking that I might be cursed. And he's like, that's the biggest thing for me. It's like, I don't know if anything is happening or will happen, but the fact that I think that it will is ruining me. Like I'm an anxious wreck. And I was like, yeah, I can kind of see that too. Like I'm skeptical, but I don't think I would ever intentionally seek to antagonize like that in order, because then you're just battling with your own anxiety of like, did it happen?
Yeah, except you're gonna go sleep in some fucking dead bitch's bed to find out if something would happen.
No one died in that bed. Ain't nobody died in that bed. And bro, if we couldn't be where other people died, like where the fuck you gonna
There's
go?
nowhere. There's nowhere to go.
You gonna go?
Yeah,
That's
that's
where the
fair.
fuck you gonna go? Yeah, right.
That's fair.
So yeah, if this stuff does exist, there's got to be some kind of like rules or limitations to it for sure. But I'm also just very much not a believer of the Hollywood view or like the horror movie view of like ghosts and specters being like angry dead people that want to come back and hurt you too. If angry dead people could kill people, we like murdering would not be a thing anymore.
Yeah, we
You know
wouldn't
what I'm
need a
saying?
legal system. Yeah,
We wouldn't need a legal system. Exactly. Exactly. Like
very
white
fair.
people would all be dead. Like we'd be fucked. like I don't think there's much to that. If anything, I vibe with you a bit on the voodoo thing because I do believe in luck. Like I think luck
Mm,
exists.
okay.
It's just really hard to like define and quantify. But I think if you fuck with luck, or if you want to try to use luck to like predict the future, like I think there might be some truth to some of that. But that's why I don't fuck with voodoo. Voodoo fucks with your luck. And just making you unlucky is shitty.
You talk about luck like it's a stat. Like it's not just a thing that
Yeah,
happens, but it's like a force that you can like
I think
gain
it
points
is.
from or lose points from.
Like people call it karma. I don't think it's karma. I think
It's
it's
just
luck.
luck. It's your luck
I think
stat.
that's the thing. Yeah. Cause like random is so weird. It's streaky. Like people anticipate random as being like shuffle on your Spotify or something, where it's just gonna pick like quote unquote random. But shuffle avoids the previous song and everything. Random itself is very streaky. Like you
Hmm.
flip a coin 100 times and you might get 70 heads out of that, even though it's 50-50. Um, so I think there's something to that. Like winning the lottery is extremely rare, but people do it. And like there are things that have odds so astronomical that it seems almost impossible that they would ever occur, much less occur to a person twice, and yet that happens, right? Like weird random shit like that, where even though the likelihood of this occurring is so crazy low, like somebody still causes it to occur or still experiences it.
So, if there's a way to affect your luck in the incorrect fashion, is there a way to affect your luck? Is there a way? Is there like a luck buff? Is what I'm trying to say.
Man, I would think so. My guess for a luck buff is like I view it almost like quantum mechanics, where you can't, as soon as you perceive it, like something becomes fixed about it. Like you can't, yeah, get your notes out. I don't
Yep.
think you can try to be lucky. I think luck has to happen to you. So I think if you're going out with the intent to be lucky or intending to like study it, you're not going to get the same result as you would if you just, it has to be truly random. Like if you wake up one day and think, I'm feeling lucky today, let me go buy a lottery ticket, you're not going to win. But if you're at a convenience store and you just happen to see one and think, fuck it, let me get it, that's the one that's going to win.
I'm waiting for the quantum mechanics part.
The collapse, the whole, I didn't know if we wanted to get into the details, but
Oh, I
okay,
don't.
the uncertainty part. Yeah, yeah, okay, okay,
I
okay.
don't. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I mean, maybe luck is a stat. Maybe luck is something that you can affect. I like to think it's truly random, or like I believe in kind of making your own luck, right? Like,
Yeah, stack the deck where you can, for sure.
what is it? Who said this shit? Preparation meets opportunity, right? I think
Oh,
like
luck is where preparation meets opportunity. Yeah.
yeah, I think luck happens because you've prepared so many things and that opportunity comes along and like bam, your preparations fit that opportunity perfectly.
I think that's the type of I think that's the type of explanation people have for their personal successes in their life. Like I've achieved what I've achieved because I prepared and took advantage of opportunity. It's like, yeah, that's true. But there's no preparing to like win in a slot machine. Like you could, I guess, a little bit, but if you just happen to walk by, sit down at one, pull the lever and win, that's not preparing. If anything, it's just opportunity. You just happened to be around the one that was about to win, right?
Well,
Or like,
I booked my trip to Las Vegas. Okay. All
yeah,
right. I plan to stay at that hotel. And that day was the day that I picked Caesar's, Little Caesar's. What is it? I don't know. The certain, what do they call those fucking things even?
I
Where
don't
is
know
it that
what
you go
thing
to
you're
gamble?
talking about.
What are the
A
words,
casino,
Kevin? A
a
casino.
casino.
It was. I picked that
I
casino
didn't know
that day.
casino was escaping you this morning.
Yep, yep. Casino, not a word that I use often. So yeah, like we could call that luck, but also like you prepared that trip and you prepared yourself for like this journey down to the casino to spend this money, and then the opportunity came along via that slot machine that was ready to prop the jackpot when you sat down at it.
Yeah, but it would take. I think it's easier to make this example off of bad things because people experience and hear about these instances of luck more. But like, there's no preparing an opportunity for like getting struck by lightning or a
Oh, just being
meteor crashing
unlucky.
through your house. Well, it works both ways. That's the thing I'm trying to say. Like people excuse unlucky as there's nothing you could have done about it, but they're very quick to excuse being lucky by saying, no, this was my preparation and this, like, I put the work in to get here. And like, I think that's a bit of a unfair, like, hypocrisy, I think, in the way people view luck. Because you can say, I mean, I'll grant that, yes, I planned the trip to go, and I planned to be near a casino, and I planned to have, extra cash, but you also didn't plan to not have a heart attack, or didn't plan to not get in a car wreck on the way to the airport, or didn't plan to not have the plane blow up in the sky, or like, there's an almost unfathomable number of potential opportunities for things to could have occurred that could have prevented that scenario from working, right?
Okay.
That's where, like, the luck comes in. People are like, oh, I you get successful for being a comedian, and you do it after being, spending 15 years being unknown, and you just keep going to comedy clubs and, like, keep doing the thing, and eventually you get found, and then you become super successful, and you're like, oh, I earned this, luck had nothing to do with it. I think that's a fair way to think about it, but you also got to recognize that luck is what allowed you to keep that 15 years of persistence before you got found. Like, luck is what kept you from a tree falling on you, or getting tackled by a deer on your motorcycle, or all the millions of things that could happen that could have stopped you. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
feel
follow me?
like I feel like I didn't realize how passionate you were about
I
luck
had such an opinion about this.
before I started poking at it. I am nowhere near passionate enough about the subject to even disagree with you. So like,
I have,
Kevin,
yeah.
you're so passionate about it that, you know what? I think you're right.
I spent a lot of time thinking about it. Like I said, if there is a magic that is real, if there is something like that that is real, I think luck is the only thing that has a chance of being true. All the other shit, curses and fucking blah blah, nah. I mean, it's been debunked 10,000 times, but no one can debunk luck.
I feel like you've had diarrhea way too many times to sit on the toilet and think about this far too long to have this much of an opinion about luck. I'm gonna put that out there. I'll put that
That's
out
me on
there.
most things, man. Come on, I got strong opinions about even the dumbest of topics.
Bro, I think your shower thoughts have taken over on this one. You need to take shorter showers, my
I
man.
exist in
Way
shower
shorter
thoughts.
showers. You do. You are. You are like one big fucking shower thought fucking
The
nightmare. You know,
walking shower thought. Yeah.
you know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna lighten up your mood a little bit and we're gonna we're gonna play a game. We're gonna
Let's
wipe the
do it.
slate
Let's
clean.
do it.
I think we've hit time. I think we hit
Let's
time,
do
Kevin.
it.
We're
We're getting
we're gonna play a
Kevin's
game.
going to a random rabbit hole. Let's move this conversation on.
Oh
Oh
shit.
yeah. I like it. Okay, what's our game?
I do have a game prepared for us today. It's called, I think, I actually don't know how to pronounce this, and you would be amazed at the search terms I had to type in to find my keywording. Absolutely amazing. But it's called WordG. WordG.
Okay.
It's a word chain game. Okay, so it's like a list of, I think, 5 or 6 words. You get the first word and you get the last word, and the words, each subsequent word relates to the next word. So let me pull it up. I've got a screen share. I don't know. Maybe we play this against each other. Maybe it's a team game. I don't know.
I'm here
But
for either
we're
one of those.
gonna
Yeah, how do we make this a game? Sure. Yeah, let's get into it.
let's it should be interesting. Let me we're doing this virtual, ladies and gentlemen. So allow me to share my screen.
For
Okay.
those of you in the corporate world, let me just screen share real
Here
quick.
we go. Yeah, anyone who's worked at home in the past 10 years, I'm just going to pick one. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. We got green and nip, I think, are the things. Okay, so I'll go first to kind of show you what's going on here. So basically, I'm trying to guess this in as few attempts as possible,
Is this like Wordle?
right? It's kind of like Wordle. It's kind of like Wordle, but like, so green and this L word should kind of relate to each other. It should be a word or combo that is like publicly recognizable. And then
Okay.
this L word and whatever is below it will relate to each other. And then it will continue going down until we get to nip, which is an interesting word to end on.
Interesting to start, yeah.
Yeah. So we've got green. I'm going to try really hard to not like just eat up a bunch of empty airtime thinking of these words, because we're worders. I should have words at the ready. So I'm just going to go with luck. So each time you get it wrong, it comes up with like another
letter.
Right. Yeah. So maybe green light. Right. Here we go. Green light.
Nice.
We got light and S. Light.
Speed.
Ooh, look at you. Nope.
Dang.
You idiot. Look at you.
Show.
Light show. That's right. Then we've got show butt. Show
butt.
Show
bobs.
Show bob. Show shower show show beer. Oops. Show beer. Show boat. Show boat. Yep. Boat. Boat. What did you say?
I said haul because I'm thinking like a sailor.
Boat haul.
Yeah, they already give you the H, my guy.
Yeah, thank you. Boat haul. Boat.
No.
Boat house.
Boats and hose.
Boats and hose, baby. Oh, boathouse is right. Look at that.
Boathouse, nice. Look at that. We're getting it on 2.
House. So we got, and then something the C and the nip. House cold nips. House
card.
House card. What?
I don't know what card has to do with nip. I'm just thinking of C words, man.
House curd. House.
3.
We're gonna go. Whoops.
Yeah, they got the C already. Yeah.
House card, just so we can get another word. I'm gonna keep typing the first letter. By the way,
why is it A?
Oh, it's house cat. It's house cat and catnip.
Oh, catnip, of course.
See,
look, we just need. Bad.
Not bad. 75 out of 100 is not super terrible.
Is 100 definitely needed perfect like first try every time?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. That's why.
So we obviously need like the second letter almost every single time.
Ooh, do you want to teamwork this and try to get 100? See if we can get 100. We missed the first one and just start over.
I'm down for that.
Like, it's fucked.
Let's get better. I'm gonna randomize. By that I mean scroll really, really fast.
Close our eyes.
This one, Apple and Word.
Oh, I was all like, right. top play?
top to play?
Top play?
All right, so we got apple seed, I bet. No way.
Fuck it. Start it over.
We've ruined it. We're not getting 100. Fuck this one. No, we have to finish. We have to finish.
Apple. SA, dude. I'm blanking on that.
Apple sapple. Apple sapple.
Apple sapple. Come on, man. We know it's not sapple.
Apple
sand.
Apple sand.
Apple sauce. Oh my god.
Oh
sauce.
My gosh. Get out of here.
Sauce.
We're so dumb. We're so dumb. The whole intro was us talking about how smart we are, and here we are. We can't even think of fucking applesauce. We came up with apple sand before we came up with applesauce.
This game and we couldn't get the word casino or rigged. So I think we're in a bad spot for this one.
Let's not talk about our shortcomings. That was ancient history. You're bringing up old shit, Kevin. I think this is saucepan. Ooh, look at that. Firsty. Pan handle.
Handle, solid.
Ooh, we're getting good, bro.
Look at there. Handlebar.
Ooh, handlebar. Oh my gosh, Kevin.
Ooh.
So it has to be. And then word. Bar C. And then C word. Bar. Cap. Bar count. Bar combo.
Hmm.
Bar chair. Bar chair.
Bar
Chair word.
chair word. Hmm. Bar cool word.
Bar cool. Yes,
Hmm.
that's a thing. Bar circle.
Barcelona.
Barcelona, Spain. Look at you, so
Yeah.
worldly.
Ooh,
Over there by
yeah.
the
Go.
Maldives. Um, we got to get another letter. Bar cult. I don't know. Bar an O. Bar bar coal.
Bar core. What's a co word?
Bar. Oh,
Count. What did you get it? Barcode. Code word. Son of a
son of a
b.
bitch. Oh man. But hey, 90.
90 though.
Up to 90. Coming
90
up.
is solid.
Coming up. We're about to be pros. We're about to be word
Look at that.
G. Word G. How do you think you pronounce this, by the way?
Word G.
Word G?
Yeah.
We're Word G. Word G professionals. Professional
Pro
Word G
Wordgiers.
boys.
Wordgians.
Wordgians. Professional Wordgians. I saw pirate. Pirate and approval feels good.
Okay.
Because we are, if you didn't know, we are pirate legends here.
We
I'll let you figure out what that means.
Year one, baby.
Year one pirate fucking legends right here, both of us. All right, so pirate is the first word.
Fuck. Pirate free.
Pirate fucking.
Pirate fruit.
Pirate fucking.
Pirate fucking.
Pirate
Flag.
fart. Oh,
It's probably flag.
pirate flag. Good.
Yeah, look at
Well
that. Pirate
done.
flag. Flag.
With an S. Flag S word.
Flag stand. Flag,
Flag.
pole. Flag.
Flag stoop.
Flag stoop.
Yeah, flag stoop. Flag.
Flag S. Flag that shit.
Flag skirt.
Flag skirt.
Flag song.
Song. Is that a thing?
Oh no, but flagship is staying with the pirate.
Flagship and pirate. Yeah.
Look
Dang,
at that.
Look
Flagship. Ship
Hmm.
shape. Whoops.
Ship shape's not bad. Hey, dang, you
Hey,
burning through that
bro.
one.
Shape. Shift.
Shift.
Whoops.
I'm less confident with shift.
You're less comfortable with shape shift?
Shape shift? No, that tracks.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Shift. And then an M.
What are any sayings or idioms you can think of that have shift?
I don't know. Shift. Shifty. Shift to my loo.
Shift money.
Shift money.
Shift money.
Shift.
Money approval, baby.
Shift maker.
Maker approval.
Shift.
Maybe we work from approval back. You keep on shift. I'm gonna start on approval.
Shift mark.
Mark of approval. My approval. Mary approval.
Shift. Shift mage.
Shift me. Marriage.
Shift magic.
Blank M approval, dude.
Shift marriage. Is that a thing? Is there such thing as a shift marriage? Marriage approval?
I don't think so.
Back in the day, marriage approval was definitely a thing.
I said marriage earlier, but I don't think it's it. We're so close. We got to get this one, dude, because we've got
I know. If we don't get this one, I'll be so sad.
For us to do shift and approval too.
Shift Milk.
Shift milk. Shift men. Shift
Men approval.
shift
Shift
mark. Shift mate. Shift
shift money.
Shift. What are just M words that we haven't said already? I'm
I don't
just
know. I
trying to
feel
think
like
of
we've
words
said
to start with
every
the
M
letter M
word in the
now.
encyclopedia, bro.
Uh,
Every shift Maldives.
May marry mine mad moon shift moon approval shift
Mad.
Lord shift mad approval.
Shift made.
That dude got mad approval.
Mad approval, baby.
Mad approval over there. Shift. I keep wanting to say money, but it's not money. There's no shot it's money.
I know, but it feels so good to say. It just feels so good to say shift money, baby.
Shift.
It's going to be the first Anchor Chicken song release. Song title Shift Money.
Shift money. Bro, what is this? What is this? I can't think any. I don't use the word shift in my day-to-day life.
You know what? I'm going to put Maker. We're just going to have to. If this is it, amazing.
It's not it. There's no shot.
It's not it, though.
What is it? I feel like we can think of it. We're going to be so bad when we see what it is.
Shift Mart.
Shift.
Shift Mark.
Mark of approval. Fuck it. Mark is the closest one we've seen. Don't be an A.
And of course, it's an A.
Bastard.
It doesn't help at all. Shift May.
Maybe.
Shift Mayor.
Mayor.
John Mayer's less known brother, Shift Mayor.
Shift
Mail. Shift.
If it's male, I would be so mad.
Shift made.
Shift.
At this point, we've been here so long, we gotta figure it out, man. Shift made. Shift man.
Shift manner.
Shift manager, bro.
Manager approval, son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
Too many syllables for us. And back to 90. We had so much help that it brought us down to 90. After almost a perfect run, down to the last word. Had to get so much help that it took us back down to a 90. No growth.
We got all the pirate ones though in the first try, so that's big.
Yeah, that is huge. I mean, we're legends. We're legends.
We are pirate legends.
Give me a number between 1 and like 280.
222.
Okay. Trip twos. Where you at? Corner and bite. Corner store for sure,
Store,
right?
That's what I was thinking.
It's the only thing.
Corner store.
Okay. Store clerk.
Clerk, yeah.
No.
Store crow. Crap. Crud. Crotch.
Store craft. Store crotch. Oh shit! I meant to press backspace.
Whoops.
I'm an idiot. Well, we're getting a 90 on this at the very least.
Crate?
Store creed. Store crest.
I'm so thrown by CRE.
Yeah. How many CRE creator?
I don't know.
Store
creation.
Store Cretan.
That's what I was thinking.
This is great listening. Listen, listen to us make letter noises. While we play this game, our audience can play Guess the Noise. What does Kevin sound like?
Yeah. Cream?
Store cream?
Cream?
At this point, I'll take it. Store cream? No. Store credit.
Credit, son of a beast.
Man, for a guy that used to work at GameStop, for you to not get that.
Yeah, everything they do is store credit. Credit union.
Credit union.
That tracks. That's a good one. Yeah.
Union Jack. Jack fuck and then fuck bite.
Fuck bite.
Fuck bite is my favorite.
Classic fuck bite.
Yeah. Jack
Flack
bite.
Yeah, it's Jack.
You know, he's got a good old case of the flak bites. Jack Frag. Who's that? Isn't there a YouTuber named Jack Frags? Whoops.
I don't know. Does he bite people?
No, I don't think so. So far, fuck is still my favorite. Jack fuck bite.
Yeah, it's the most fun.
Jack. Damn. I feel like I need Kirsty in here because anytime I play any of these word games and I don't know it, Kirsty knows it like almost instantly. You know what I mean? Which is, first off, really, really annoying because obviously I like to think of myself as a worder.
Yeah.
But also just like ultimately helpful. And right now, without her in the room, I can feel my shortcomings.
Man, yeah, I'm also equally lost on this one.
It wasn't fuck. It is an R.
Jack Fright? Frank?
Jack Fright? Fright bite? Jack. Oh my gosh.
Frostbite.
Yeah. Damn it. I bet we got like an 85 on that. 80? We're getting worse, Kevin. We're getting worse. We have to get 100 on one of these, bro. We have to get 100 on one of these. I'm gonna guess.
You might be here all day.
Let's look. No. I'm gonna find two words that I like instead of just pumpkin. Pumpkin and mouth feels really good. I love pumpkin spice shit. I got a big ass mouth. Let's go.
All right.
Pumpkin spice. Gotta be. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome for that. Spice monkey.
Whoa.
I have to make sure I don't accidentally hit enter. The enter button on the keyboard is huge, by the way. This is the biggest fucking enter button I've ever seen in my life.
It's the enter button's fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
definitely not my fault.
I,
as a human being, am perfect. Okay. I just want to get that across. First of all, me, Dax, perfect. This enter key, not quite perfect. Too big.
Giant. Too big.
Spice Mountain.
Mountain's not bad.
Spice Machine.
It's better than Machine. Mountain is better than Machine.
Spice
Mill?
Spice Mill is good. Spice Mill is probably the best one that we're going to get. But it's not the right one. Spice Man.
Spice Man.
Spice Mate. Spice Maker. Spice Mouse.
It is Machine.
You think it is?
Mouse? No, of course not. But I don't know what it is. MA is throwing me real bad.
Spice Spice Matters.
Spice. There you go. All spice matters.
All spice matters. Spice Map? No?
You know what? Why not? At this point, I can't think of anything. Spice Market. Son
What
of a
the
bitch.
fuck? Spice
Okay.
Market.
I mean, sure.
I mean,
Marketplace.
I'm so annoyed by Spice Market right now. And it's not even
It's
marketplace.
not place.
It's market price. You idiot.
Market price. Oh yeah, of course.
Price
Price.
over.
Oh.
Price out.
Price out. Oh.
Price. Oops. Price oops.
It's a price. Oops.
It's the biggest
Sorry,
price oops
everyone.
we've had.
That's what they should call sales. Just price oops.
Price oops.
Oops. We oopsied real big, guys.
Yeah, this is a big price oops today at the
If we
Piggly
ever have
Wiggly
merch, we're gonna sell with price
with
oops.
price
Will be our
oops.
sales. Oops.
Oh, God. Price order.
Price
Dude,
out.
if it's price out, it's the first thing I said, and it didn't feel right. And it's
It
fucking
was
price
it.
out.
Jeez.
Outlier.
Out lunch. Liar mouth. You liar mouth.
You liar mouth, you. Fuck you, liar mouth. Outlast
Outlast.
and last mouth.
Last mouth.
It's my butt. My butt is my last mouth.
Your last mouth. Food goes in the first mouth and leaves the last mouth.
Oh shit, that's merch right there.
Yeah.
We make some shorts, right? Some shorts with
Yeah.
and on the ass is last mouth.
We have a shirt that has first mouth and an arrow pointing up, and then an ass.
Shorts that say last mouth and an
Last
arrow
mouth.
pointing down. Perfect. Still didn't get us any closer to knowing what the fuck this
Also,
word
is
is.
outlast one word? I think outlast is one word.
Maybe. Out loud and loudmouth. That's it.
Out
Whoops,
loud,
but
yeah.
with one L. Out loud, loudmouth. Golly, that's got to be an 80 again. Yep, bro. We thought we were worders. This is quickly showing us how. I mean, listen, 80 out of 100. That's a fucking B minus. Okay,
We
so
haven't gotten
like
below a 75. So
passing. We are passing for sure.
what about
Tell me
credit
something.
and fight?
Credit and fight. Got
Credit
it.
fight. Yeah.
Okay.
We got to get it on this one because we've been doing this for like 30 minutes already.
Have we? Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Credit card.
Yeah.
Right?
Credit
Yes.
card. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that feels good.
Dude, we fucked
You're
it already.
kidding.
We fucked it
You're
already.
kidding.
You know what?
You're kidding.
Fuck this one. Fuck this
Yeah,
one.
start a different one.
Yeah, starting over. Starting
one.
over. Dry fare. Bet that. Bet that. Okay.
Bruh.
Damn, this is already new one. Different one. Different one.
Different
Fuck that.
Different one.
We're moving on. Brian and Mark. Here we go. Did it say Brian or Brain? I think it said Brain.
Brian and Mark. Brian and Mark. Look, I know Brian and Mark. They're good guys. Okay,
those are great guys.
They're gonna hook us up on this one. Let's get Brian and Mark.
Oh gosh.
Brain S. I was thinking brain freeze. Brain
surgery. Nope.
Okay.
New one.
Okay. Wow.
Nope. Fuck that already. Oh God. Thunder start.
Thunder. I know that word. That's a word I know. Thunder.
Here we go. Thunderstruck. I like that. But it's not.
Fuck.
Kevin.
And it is.
It's a T. Did I just spell struck wrong? Did you see? Did you see how I spell it?
I did
if
not
it's
see how you
strike.
spell it.
But you know what? It's not either of those because thunder doesn't strike shit.
Storm.
Thunderstorm is a good one. Storm chaser.
Cloud.
Cloud cover. Cover lips.
Lips.
Cover the lips.
Cover lips. Cover lint.
Cover
light.
load. Cover load.
Cover up.
Cover up. You know, you got it. It's a little cold out here. I'm gonna need you to cover up.
Cover long.
Cover loud. Cover love. Girl, you my cover love. Ooh, don't tell nobody because you my cover love. You know what I'm saying?
That's our second. We're building out the whole album now. We got Shift Money, Cover Love.
Yeah, that's the second track for sure.
Yeah.
Cover less. Cover lips. Cover loud. Cover lap. Cover low. Cover load. It's the cover load.
Cover load.
Fuck, man. We're so bad at this. This is destroying my word by word. We are destroying my confidence. I'm not even lying to you. I'm not even lying. I am so hurt. I can't think of these fucking words. I like to think that I can think of words on a regular basis. And it's as simple as something like thunderstorm. I can't even fucking think of cloud cover. Fuck my ass.
To get storm.
Oh my gosh. Bro, I need another. No plurals.
No plurals.
Sorry. At least, hey, that's helpful. Cover lip.
Money.
Cover less.
Leaf.
Cover leaf. Cover leaf. What the fuck is that?
Fuck if I know.
Cover lettuce.
Lettuce.
Cover
letter. Cover letter.
Oh my god. We work in corporate America. Letter hole.
Hoover.
And hole start. Letter Hoover and Hoover start.
Hoover start. What's a word start?
Letter whore.
Hard to start.
Letter hard. Oh, letterhead. Head start.
Start. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Back down to 75. Oh right, my god.
Let's pick one more. Let's pick one more.
Okay. You have more conviction than I do because I was about to fucking quit. I was about to be like, fuck this forever. Fuck y'all. See you next time. But here we are.
We got this.
Okay. I'm gonna let you choose that. But Glee and Dismiss sounds really fun. Now tell me something.
Do purple because it's both our favorite color. Do purple and loser. Because purple we're also losers right now.
Yeah, so we are. We're a couple of fucking plum ass purple fucking losers.
Purple rain.
Ooh. Oh, but is it going to be this, or is it going to be this?
Ooh, probably this. I would guess AIN.
Nice.
Purple rain.
Rain shower.
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 Oh my gosh.
Cool. Rain, shower head.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my gosh, Kevin. Head. Oh my gosh. Head case.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you think?
I'm so scared. Good.
I know, scared.
But that feels good. A head case.
No.
Head cold.
Hold on. I have to recover from that. That hurt so badly. It is cold. Fuck.
Hey, I'll take a 95.
Cold shit. And shit loser.
You
ever taken a cold shit? Terrible.
Cold. Cold sore and sore loser.
Cold sore, sore loser, herpes. God damn it.
95.
Is it 95?
Look,
You know what?
that's the best we're gonna do.
I'm happy with it. That's an A.
That's the best
That's
we're
a
gonna
flat
do.
A. You know what I'm saying?
That's an A.
I'll
That's an
take
A plus. You know. Well, I guess
that
not. I guess it's right out of an A.
I think that gives us our ability to maintain our guys as worders.
Yep. We are wordy worders for sure.
Oh my goodness, crazy. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Like we said earlier, like, follow, subscribe. Someone has to enjoy this because honestly, the last 30 minutes, I fucking didn't. So come back. We'll see you next. What day is it that we release? Monday. We'll see you next Monday.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, bless your puppies.
Bless your puppies.